Looking at Livistona chinensis, the Chinese fan palm, not the Chinese windmill palm. That's Trachycarpus fortunae, but this is the fan palm. These came, or this one, was in a pot, and then there was about 8 of them. You'll tend to find them that way at like Walmart or Home Depot or whatever. And the growers will throw a bunch of seeds in, and there'll be multiple palms growing. So you can separate them out. Mine have been in the pot for a long time, so when I separated them out, I lost a few, and I had, I think, 4 did quite well, 4 biggest ones. But very, very slow growing in a pot. And so my idea was to try and put them outside. They're root hardy, actually. These things will grow into zone 7, even into zone 6. They'll die right back to the ground. They'll come back next year, but they never really look all that good. I'm kind of on the verge of whether or not these things can survive. So I had these as a house plant, and now I've planted them outside. But when I brought them out, anytime I put them near full sun, they would burn. Or not even full sun, any sun, they would burn. So they really seem to kind of like part sun, part shade, but this one gets part sun, and you can see when I moved it, I had another part of the yard, that frond fried instantly. That was like within the first day or 2, but the next ones that came out seem to have toughened up. This one's showing pretty much no damage, and now I got this nice new glossy green one, but since putting them in the ground, they have really started to take off. So we're gonna see how these do. They survived the cold weather in Texas this winter. So many of them defoliated, but they came back, big ones. I mean, these will grow into like a regular sized palm tree. And so the temperatures they experienced and the duration of the freezes and all that was far more than anything we would ever experience here. So I have 3 of them planted out, and we're gonna see how they do. This one, like I said, is in a part sun location, and I have 2 more. It's probably easiest if I go around this way, that I've planted in, I would say, part shade to shade with overhead canopy. Let me get back in here. So this one gets a little bit more sun. I noticed it gets sun in the morning and stuff, and so since I put this in the ground here, it's already pushed one, and it's got a nice new healthy spear. So like with most palm trees, they really want to be in the ground. It significantly improves their growth rate. This one here, I mean, it just had these 2 crappy little half-burnt fronds, and boom, it's already pumped that one and this one, and these have been in here maybe a month, so they're doing quite well. I have it underneath this Trachycarpus fortunae, a big one, and it also gets some protection from a eucalyptus tree overhead. So we're gonna see how these Livistona chinensis do. This one should probably not really ever receive heavy frost just due to the canopy. The one behind me I was just showing you, that one's a little more exposed, and then the very first one is quite a bit more exposed. So we'll see how they do. We have them in 3 different spots, and yeah, I'll probably give you an update in the winter and maybe next spring, and see if we can actually get these growing into some palm trees. I do have Livistona natita planted out as well, and that's been out for almost over a year now, 1.5 years now. So anyway, thanks for watching.